You know what's funny? People want to tell me, hey man, bro's suffering, bro is going through this and that. You gotta understand. Yeah, this shit real life and he's got a case against him. But this nigga has money. He's got his family taken care of no matter what happens to him. And and the reason why I'm saying money is important is because he can now utilize it to defend him at the best opportunity. You know what I mean? He can hire lawyers. He can really, he can take care of himself and not have to sweat it. Like how he was talking. Y'all think he's like suffering. He's like, I was in Miami chilling for like whatever. Y'all gotta realize he was talking about this. So to me, if you expect me to feel pity or to feel sorry for this dude, it's like y'all kind of defeating the purpose. Like he's not even sweating it. It's nothing serious. To me, he's got a winnable case anyway. So what's the deal? You know what I mean? Like it's futile for the district attorney to press charges against TORY. You got barely any evidence at all against him. But that's besides the point of what I'm trying to say here. I'm saying that, to me, TORY's words and value are weak to me. Why? Because he doesn't really walk that walk no more. I told y'all this. Dude is soft. He's not the same dude that we all grew accustomed to. And you know what's the worst part is, this nigga's got the nerve to talk about, his life coming up again. Man, I've been through the trap. Like, dog, you just sound like a recycled rerun. I'm listening to you in New Toronto 3. I'm just like, dude, you are such a wash up, bro. You a shell of your former self, man. Like just like a snake that shed its old skin. That's what you is. You that old skin, dog. You thinking that you fresh, bro. You old. You frail. You fragile. It shows, dog. And that's the reason why you're so heavy and lenient on the industry music, bro. It's because you whack. People don't want to believe it, man. I'm telling you. Like, he's not as good as he was the first time, bro. Mama told me, man. All you have to do is go visit Lost Cause. Listen to what he did here. And I'm just gonna even skip.
My mama always told me I would have the hits. She wasn't allowed to see me have a hit. Had to make decisions, gonna hit the road. That was back when Keisha Nelly had a kid.
I'll even go further than that.
He still played him and Jesus ain't start with believers, but he still made him. I had to make some change. I made my dollars and I made my name. I'm never letting this fame let me change. I'm courtside a couple Laker games. I'm always in some block of hater frames or some gold link. You see me wanna rob a player's chains. These niggas is like Destiny's Child trying to say my name. It's worth it. I lay your hurts with purpose. These niggas put me on the hook cause they scared of my verses. And I can kill your best written while spitting my worship. Young, rich, and gifted nigga, my written's in cursive. Listen, y'all talking about them high tone women, glowing skin, 10 purses. Already got my iPhone 6 with the Sprint service. At 16 in limousines with the 10 service. 2015, it's hard not to commit murder when I pull up. How about bringing the backwood up? Niggas hated last year, now they saying what up. You was not around when I was selling the cook up. Or roaming downtown without a home to hook up. Grandma basically told me to find a corner.
Little did I know that I'm selling that marijuana. Little did I know that I'd turn into Madonna. Little did I know that I'd be selling rap to Spadonna.
Little did I know I would run to local diners and try to find me a sandwich or something. Cause this hunger from my heart is moving down to my stomach. Shit, I'm scarred, I'm just trying to find myself on this fucking boulevard as far as.
Do you understand? This shit was very recent for him. This shit was just like yesterday. Right around the block, he just got out of it. Dude hasn't even been signed yet. He just dropped this and gave his all, his effort. This is the reason why I'm telling y'all, like, y'all want to hope that he's gonna turn next year. Like T-Lo, I'm telling you, bro, it's not gonna happen so soon. Okay? His name is Trendy Lames. He's not Tory Lanez anymore. He's Trendy Lames. Okay? He's done. He's a sellout. He's given up all hope in his music. At this point, bro, and I'm being realistic with you, the only way he can really revitalize himself And honestly, it's just to avoid talking about the fucking past like he has been doing past a year or so, thinking that's what he needs to reintroduce himself through the industry. It's like, shut the fuck up. That's done and over with. You've already done that, bro. You just sound like a recycled rerun. You got to just get back to SWAVEY. That's the only way this nigga has a hope to revitalize his career, is to get back into his SWAVEY vibes again. Go back to believing about mixing different genres together. His idea, his blueprint is the only thing he's got. He doesn't realize it yet because he's too stupid and ignorant to understand the situation that he's in. He's just a current trend hopper, and he's only known for biting people, and at this point it's just bad. Before, it was unbelievable because you wouldn't think that. I wouldn't think that. I never thought about that until deliberately it started showing when he went and got into the industry. It's one thing to be inspired by the legends. Like, to me, it ain't biting off Jay-Z as much as he is being inspired by him. Like, be inspired by the people that came before you and pay respect to them. It's another thing when you're trying to compete with, or in your mindset, you're trying to compete with these industry artists, and your best way to do it is by trying to mimic them and mimic their sounds to make yourself sound like them and try to do them better than them. Like, it don't work like that. You know what I mean? That's the point I'm trying to make to y'all. I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna really believe in some of this. Y'all gonna get pissed, but I'm just telling you right now, he's washed up. He's a sellout. He's not who you think he is. So drop the optimism. If anything, you really want to help him, get him to wake the fuck up. Tell him, get off that bullshit. It's simple as that. You know what I mean? So, like, y'all watching this and you understand where I'm coming from. Don't just waste your time commenting here in the section. Don't just do that. Get after him. Get him on Twitter. Get him on IG. Get after Mid Jordan if you have to. Get after whoever is close to him. Cool. Tell him Tory needs to get off that bullshit. Simple as that. And if you feel like that's too much for you, the least you can do, share the link to this video so that way Tory sees it. Alright? Simple as that. Tory, get off that bullshit on me. Because at the end of the day, you look whack, you sound whack, and you really are a shell of your former self that honestly you should have, evolved over long time ago, bro. And to me, you came a long way. Don't get me wrong, but you went the wrong way, dog. From 2018 going forward, it shows, the fact that you're not hungry anymore and all that. Look, at the end of the day, you abandoned your ideas and your dreams, bro. You let your dreams suffer, man. It's not dead yet. It's lying dormant within you. It's lying asleep. You just need to wake the fuck up. A lot of people thought this next situation would wake him up. I think for him, he has to feel a reality check, like a real reality check. Like, this is something petty. Like, this Meg situation, y'all really thought this. And when I look at it from a bigger picture standpoint, it's nothing but just pure pettiness. It isn't gonna wake him up. All right, he's just gonna look at it as like, whatever, I'm gonna move on from it. And he did his little speech and all that. Look, it's cool. To me, he was trying to defend himself. He was trying to defend the situation. You know what I mean? That's the real shit. That's one different story. So, like, to me, cool. But you gotta also look at it from another perspective. He ain't sweating it. He's never been sweating this because he's been chilling. And obviously, he believes he's innocent. I think, honestly, looking at the facts, what do you have to tell me that proves that he's not innocent otherwise? So obviously, I'm gonna go with what I see. Tory's innocent. I'm gonna roll with it. Unless there's some video footage that shows Tory deliberately doing what Meg said he did. Got out the car, holding the gun, nobody holding the gun with him alone, and he shoots near Meg. That's a different story. But until I see that, he's innocent until proven guilty. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It's not because I'm a Tory Lanez fan, not because I'm a stan, none of this. It's because I look at things through an unbiased point. Unlike Sean C., who already dictated that Tory was the bad guy from the first get-go because he's a dude and she's a female and it's a domestic violence case, and he's too much of a sheep and a coward to really look at things from a fair point, and he wants to take the easy way out and just automatically side with the woman, which to me, it just shows his ignorance and his sheer lack of will to do what the right thing is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. God bless him. Hopefully he can outgrow his cowardice and be able to look into the light and be a bigger and better person. But until then, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Wish he would have just done what Miami did. Shut the fuck up, move on with your life, and just focus on doing the music, because you ain't really prepared for this situation. Not gonna go into it again. But anyways, like I said, y'all, don't trip. At the end of the day, like I said, he's just gotta wake the fuck up. Simple as that. That's why I'm gonna title this "Help Tory Get Off His BS." If you were a real fan. End of discussion. You know what I mean? So if y'all really care, help him out. To me, at this point, it's like I'm listening to Lost Cause. I'm like, this dude is so far off. It's gonna take him a long time. It's gonna take him like a real life, like life-threatening reality check for him to understand. He has to feel scared, and he has to feel grateful. Right now, this Meg situation ain't got him scared at all. He's talking about this shit going against him, but you could tell. You can tell. Otherwise, you know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't be talking about his music. He wouldn't be doing an album. This nigga would straight up be with his dad right now, praying every fucking day. I mean, obviously, he could be doing that behind cameras, but I think regardless, though, you know what I mean? Like, dude would just be with his pop straight up, and he wouldn't have done anything. He would have stayed silent, wouldn't have talked to hot new hip-hop. It wouldn't, trust me. It ain't that serious. And he's mentioned that in the IG video. Like he was just gonna tell his fans it ain't that serious. But you even see him like with Rick Ross. When Rick Ross was toying him, he's like, can I get the car? Like, you could tell, like, he don't really care. So that's what I'm saying. He's not budging. He's not gonna move, and he's gonna just continue to do this. You gotta realize, like, he's gonna keep churning out these little, you know, industry songs until, like I said, he gets a rude awakening from God. And trust me, leave it in his power. He's gonna handle it, do what he's gotta do. But at the same time, you could still do something about it right now in the present and help him out. You know what I mean? Instead of being like, I hope you get it together. Don't be afraid to step out of the bystander role. Just do something little. Sometimes the littlest thing that you could do can help build momentum that can push forward a bigger cause and, you know, help out and get to the resolution that we all are looking for in the first place. You know what I mean? So that's all I gotta tell y'all. I know it's 12 minutes long, but fuck it. I had to get out my message so that way y'all can get it. But yeah, just pray for him. And like I said, hit him up. Keep letting him know. Be like, we need that old Farco back. We need that SWAVEY back. Go back to SWAVEY. It's all you got left. And in my opinion, it's all he has left. Because there will be a certain point when this generation grows out of this music, and then when Tory tries to make the real music again, it might be too late. So it's best to get ahead of the program and be the one that still stands strong in spite of what happens, whether it happens in the industry. Like, you stay strong and continue to be yourself. You will be looked at as someone that is truly great because you took the road less taken, for one, and two, you know, you just stand out. And right now, Tory doesn't stand out at all. He just looks like the rest of the sheeps that's following what the industry leads them into. That's it. All right, this is your boy Drew Blue signing out. Y'all stay safe and stay blessed. All right, God bless. Deuces.